All right, welcome to JT Overtime, episode 4
4.
already. I like it. Jet and Chad, father son sports podcast, just talking any and every sports. Today's episode is going to be the NFC North division for the NFL. Obviously, you can tell we are minor Packer fans. So let's go. We're going to start out. I'm going to go through every team,
Okay.
but
I was too.
so let's start out with the win total for each team. What do you think, Packers?
All right, Packers. I think the least amount of wins they'll have is probably 9. The most they'll have is either 13 or 14. I'll think they'll have around 11 or 12.
That's a pretty big gap to leave yourself to win that, to be right on that. I'm going to need, so you're saying 11 or 12?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably 12 and 5.
12 and 5. All right. I'm going to go 11 and 6.
Okay.
My reasoning is, and I'll get into it later in the show, but they do not know how to finish games and let a lot of teams back in. They also play down to their competition.
We do also have an easier schedule this season.
We do. Thank God for that this year.
I mean, last year the 3rd or 4th hardest.
Yep. All right. Number 2, Lions. Win total.
I say either 8 and 9 or 9 and 8.
Yep. I completely agree. I'm going to say 9 and 8. If they stay healthy, their offensive line, they could probably go 10 and 7, but
Yeah.
I'm going to say around 9. Okay, we'll go to the Vikings next.
Vikings, don't think they're going to be very good with Kyler Murray. I mean, he's gotten older. I kind of want to either say 7 or 6 wins.
6 or 7 wins.
I want to say 6.
Okay. I know everyone hates that nowadays. It's still running around. So the Vikings win total for me, I have at 7, only because they're horrible.
Yeah.
You can't.
They're not really
at quarterback. They are horrible.
Yes.
So you can't trust anyone. As of right now, the only good thing they have is their coaching staff and their defense.
And their wide receivers. I mean, Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison.
But if you don't have a quarterback to throw to them and get the ball to them,
you ain't going to win games.
Correct. And to the worst team in the division, we think the Bears.
10 and 7.
Oh, you're going 10?
Yeah.
All right.
Sadly.
Yep. I'm going to go 8.
8?
Yep. 8 and 9. There's going to be a regression. They cannot keep up with the defensive takeaways that they had a year ago.
Yeah.
And that without those last year, it would have been at 7 or 8 wins.
I might push that back to 9. I mean, Kobe Bryant just got injured. He's out for 4 to 6 months.
Yeah.
Their defense isn't very good. Their O-line is pretty good. I don't think Caleb will throw for 4,000 yards.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Oh, I think he will.
I don't think he will.
Yeah.
They got rid of DJ Moore.
But they have Odunze and Burden, which have stepped. And
yes.
their tight end might lead the team in reception yards.
Yeah, but they
Colston Loveland. Where's he from?
Michigan.
Michigan.
They do run the 3 tight end offense. Which
they do.
That's, I guess, how they do it.
Yeah. Okay, so now since we went through that, let's start with the Packers. What do you think? So here's my thing. Love is going to throw for his yardage, 4,500 to 5,000 yards top end, way top end. Yeah. But he's going to be middle of the pack in touchdowns. If he can keep down on his interceptions, and if he can stay healthy, then they have a chance. My big thing with them is their coaching staff does not know how to keep the foot on the gas throughout the entire game. They tend to start off slow, gain momentum, and then they regress and let teams back in it. They
Yeah.
play to their opposition. I mean, they lost to Cleveland last year. It was just some of the games that they lost was absolutely mind blowing.
If we had Trace Mack, who we just got in the draft, I feel like we would have won the game against Cleveland.
Yeah.
Because we lost on a game-winning field goal.
Yeah.
Brandon McManus was terrible.
Well.
We would have won against Carolina.
Okay.
And there was one other game that we lost because of McManus. Oh, the Bears-Packers.
Yep. Yeah. So what do you think about Parsons when he comes back? So are we going to
supposedly week 6 back against the Cowboys?
Are
That's what they're saying.
Are we going to be able to hold down the fort the first 5 to 6 games, depending, until he comes back, play 500 ball, and then when he gets back, the defense steps it up, and I'm not saying run the table the rest of the year, but make a big impact throughout the rest of the year.
Yeah, I think that could happen.
Okay.
Definitely.
The next thing I have is who's the wide receiver 1? Is it Watson or is it going to be Golden this year?
I feel like I want it to be Christian Watson. I feel like it's going to be Golden.
Okay.
I do feel like Golden's still going to have a good season. Same with Christian Watson. And then Jayden Reed. It's kind of hard because we have a bunch of wide receiver twos.
It is. And so
we don't have a main guy.
So is it going to be a pass by committee? Whoever that game they play to the opposition defense. I mean, Tucker Kraft could have 12 receptions in a game when he's back, or Matthew Golden. I think this is going to be his breakout year to say I'm here. Not necessarily a record-breaking year, but to break out to say I'm going to be up at the wide receiver 1 position. Christian Watson, I think, will get his touches. Jayden Reed I think he's going to be the third wide receiver. But sometimes when your defense aims on your number 1, number 2, your slot receiver or your third receiver gets a lot of the catches, a lot of the touchdowns, and everything. So my big thing with Packers is the defensive backs. Nixon, Valentine, McKinney, Bullard, are they going to be able to keep up with the receivers? Like you stated earlier, Minnesota, Addison and Jefferson. There's not many defensive back combos that can keep up with them.
So most of them are good. Keyshawn Nixon is terrible. He needs to be off the team.
Hot take.
Like, immediately.
Okay.
He is terrible.
Is he serviceable? I think that's all they need him to be. So here's my thing with that is, can Franklin and Cooper get enough pressure to give them time? Can the defensive line give them enough time to make plays on the ball in the backfield?
Maybe. It's kind of hard. Maybe, yeah.
I'm hoping.
Yeah, definitely.
So the last thing on the Packers I'll say is that defense has to stay healthy. Defensive line has to stay healthy. Micah Parsons coming back. That is the number 1 part of putting pressure on the ball, so the linebackers and the defensive backs can do their part in helping the opposition not scoring.
Definitely.
All right. So, who do you have winning the division?
Packers.
Packers winning the division. It's going to be a close one. Might be a tie. I think it's going to ultimately come down to a tiebreaker in the NFC North, but I have the Packers winning.
I think they'll be either a 5 or 6 seed.
Yeah, or the epitome of 7th seed that they've been almost every year. So, all right, the Lions we have at you had 9 wins or 10 wins.
8 or 9.
8 or 9. I have it 9. Their O-line, if that O-line can stay healthy and protect Goff, it's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough.
I mean, Goff's getting a little old. He still threw for 4,600 yards last season.
I still think he's in the prime of his. I mean, he's mid-30s, low to mid-30s, 33, I think. 34.
Nah, he's older than 35. I know
Yeah.
that.
But the big thing is, if the O-line stays healthy and can protect Goff, they have Jahmyr Gibbs, Amon-Ra,
Jameson Williams.
Williams.
They don't have David Montgomery.
They have Sam Laporta. Like, they have weapons.
Isaac Tesla.
Yeah, Tesla. They have weapons
They do.
that can beat any team out in the
Yes.
league. So that's their priority, is keeping that O-line healthy. Now let's go to the D-backs and the linebackers. And I think this is the problem with a lot of the NFL is, and a lot of teams, including the Packers, they lack the depth and experience.
Yeah.
A lot of teams have, their 1 or 2 top guys, but they don't. The depth is just not there, and that's where I think the Lions will be hurt. Would be their secondary. If they can keep up with teams on the offense, that's what it's going to come down to. I don't think they can ultimately stop teams from scoring.
No.
And then the only other thing is, if Goff, like we said, mid-30s, I'd have to double check on his age, but if he can stay healthy, then they have a chance of scoring points and winning games. So number 3 in the NFC North, we're going to go with the Vikings. All right, you take this one off with the Vikings.
So the Vikings, they're obviously going to miss the playoffs. They're not very good. They don't have that depth in quarterback. They don't have depth a lot in the offense entirely. I mean, only good players are probably Justin Jefferson, TJ Hawkinson, and then Jordan Addison. And then that's your tight end wide receivers. But when you don't have that quarterback, you can't score, and then you can't win games.
Agreed. And who's their running back going to be? That's by committee right now.
Aaron Jones.
Aaron Jones, who's over the hill.
Just old.
Old, washed up. Here's what I will say about the Vikings: is great coaching staff.
Yes.
Both offense and defense. Their defense coach, Flores, will have their defense with their schemes and everything to be able to stay with a lot of teams on defense. But I don't think their quarterback play, their running game, everyone's going to sell out to the passing game. If Aaron Jones can have a comeback year, a big year, then
maybe
that would benefit them
definitely
tremendously. I just don't see them staying up with a lot of the teams they have, and their defensive backs on defense.
Their defense isn't too bad.
Their defense is very good, but their defensive backs, they don't have the depth. So I don't know what you can do.
Yeah.
And like you stated earlier, getting old. The entire team is starting to get older. Yeah. They haven't rejuvenated a lot of young players coming through. They've always been upper middle class of the league. So their draft, they haven't had a great young core coming in.
So they don't usually have like 2 or 3 wins, so they can't get up in like the top 10.
Right.
So they're usually maybe like 15 through like 20. So they don't get the best pick.
And that's why we have them at the bottom of the NFC North.
Yeah.
All right. So who we think is the seller of the NFC North, the Bears, just because we're Packers fans. We have a lot of Bears fans as friends and everything. We live in Northwest Indiana, so the Bears might be coming to us
Don't think so.
soon. You never know. I mean, Illinois is not doing much for them, but
Don't think it's going to happen.
so we have the Bears in either the 2 or 3 spot in the NFC North. My thing is, can Caleb and Coach Johnson stay lock and step like they were last year? Can they see eye to eye and make that next step forward?
I think they can for most, to I don't know, week 14, week 15. Then they'll start to fall off a bit.
Well, that only gives you 2 more weeks after 3 more weeks till week 18. So I have a feeling Caleb's going to regress. It's his sophomore season with Coach Johnson, 3rd year in the league, but 2 years with the head coach. I think he will finally. The Bears will have a 4,000-yard passer.
Don't think it'll happen this season.
I think they will. Okay, so going on that, who's their wide receiver 1? Burden or Dunze?
What I have heard from ESPN and stuff, they are looking to put Roma Doomsday at the 3 spot actually, and have Luther Burden at the 1.
And who's 2?
Not sure.
By committee. I have a feeling.
Or it could be a Doomsday and then run that 3 tight end offense.
Yeah, I have a feeling that Colson Loveland's going to be right up there with yardage for the wide receivers.
Yeah, he was slow at the start of the season, then picked it up a lot.
Yeah. So, what's their weak spot?
Probably their secondary and their linebackers.
Okay, and I will say I will agree. Their defensive backs are. I think they had an injury in preseason already.
Definitely.
So and they lack depth. I don't think they can keep up with anyone. And they're young. Yeah. At the defensive backs. Their defensive front, I don't know. I think that's suspect for the running game. But time will tell.
Yeah.
Ben Johnson did a great job last year on getting that team in place to win games, to keep them in place to win games, and that showed with all their 4th quarter comebacks. Which also, that many 4th quarter comebacks, that is not sustainable. The takeaways is not sustainable. So that's where I think the regression is going to come this year. Can their offense carry their defense? So can they win a shootout 38-35?
I don't think so.
No? Caleb Williams can't. I mean, he's won close games. I look at all the 4th quarter comebacks.
Definitely.
So it's going to come down to them being put in a position where it's a last possession.
It also does depend on the team.
On who they're playing. Absolutely. Yeah. Yep.
And if they're at home. But there's definitely a chance, but I don't think so.
Yeah. All right. So that's all I have. How far do you think the Packers are going to go in the playoffs?
Either probably the divisional, maybe if they get lucky, the NFC Championship and lose. That's what they're known for.
Oh, they're winning the Super Bowl for me. Packers to win the Super Bowl.
I want it to happen. I don't think it will. They definitely could, though. Yep. They definitely could.
All right. So there you have it, the NFC North from JT Overtime. If you guys have a chance, Buzz Media, check out Chad's pick of the day. Rolling 8-2 since started making picks.
Hopefully the Packers are like that by week 9. Or week 10.
Yeah, that would be nice.
8-2.
Yeah. All right. So everyone have a great week. We'll see you for the next episode.
All right.